Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you another thing that I use Keynote and iDesign for. So far I've told you about how I use Keynote and iDesign for all of my interior design boards. I use it to make stickers for my day planner. I use it for smash booking, also project life layouts. I also use it to check fabric into my workroom. And I keep a palette of fabric swatches here. That way all I have to do when fabric comes into the workroom is tap the swatch, tap replace, and then take a photo. And I take a photo of the fabric and put it in the fabric swatch, copy and paste it over to my client's notebook inside GoodNotes. Okay, so let me show you something else that I use Keynote and iDesign for. Now you're going to think this is a little crazy at first. You're going to think, oh, there she goes again. She's just very A-type organized, and not so. There is a huge benefit to doing this. It's a little bit of work. It's a little investment of time when you first do this, but the benefit of doing this is, can you just imagine how wonderful it would be to sit on the couch and plan what you're going to wear for the week? Or when you get ready to take a trip, if you're going to pack, you can actually sit on your couch or sit at your desk on your lunch break at work and plan and pack your clothes basically. So in case you haven't guessed, what I'm talking about is inventory your closet. And I've actually named this presentation My Closet. So let me show you some of the things that you would keep in your closet. I have, of course, some tops. And like I said, this is a little bit of an investment of time when you first start. And I suggest that you do like I've started doing, just little bits of your closet at a time. And eventually you'll get to where you'll have your whole wardrobe in Keynote on your iPad. And how wonderful would it be to put your outfits together on a board that you're going to wear for the week or that you're going to wear on a trip. And then you just go to your closet and put it all in your suitcase. Okay, so like I said, I've got tops, and then I've kind of arranged them on boards from short sleeve tops to long sleeve tops, and my iPad is going very slow. T-shirts. I've even experimented a little bit and made some different backgrounds for my boards. I have several textures. As if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I keep in my camera roll textures and patterns and all different kinds of backgrounds. And so I've kind of played around with some wood textures as my background. Something else that I keep in my Keynote wardrobe is I'm also inventorying my jewelry. So when you're deciding on what you're going to wear to work next week, you just don't pick out the jacket you're going to wear and the skirt you're going to wear and the blouse. You also want to pick your shoes. You want to pick your jewelry. You even want to pick out what purse you're going to use for the week or change off daily if you want to. Here's some section with some shoes, and I was playing around with the jewelry. Some of the jewelry photos do better on black backgrounds, and then some do better on white backgrounds. And I found that removing the background on the jewelry just did not work. it just messed up the jewelry. The jewelry looked awful. So I found that if I get a circle shape from the iDesign boards and bring the circle in here, then what I can do is take the photo right into the circle and then, just kind of crop it around and size it. And that's working much better with the jewelry. And see, all this jewelry I took on a white, I think it was a white sheet or a table, and removing the background just didn't work on any of the jewelry. So that was just out. And I tried all different things and all different backgrounds. I had trouble with the shoes too, like my tennis shoes and things like that. So just bear in mind that, it'll be a little bit of trial and error, and I am really, really fussy. I wanted the photos to have, nice quality. Let me zoom in on this. First, let me bring it to the front. Bring it all the way to the front and then zoom in, and then you can see how nice a photo, and this was just taken with my iPad. So, oh, and then I took some pictures of some gloves. So, oh, and scarves. I've got all my scarves in here. Well, not all of them yet, but just to give you an idea of all the things to put in here, because like I said, if you're packing for a trip or you're planning your wardrobe for the week, or you have a special event coming up, a special evening that you're going to be going out, you can sit and go through your closet while you're sitting on the couch and holding your iPad. Tell me I'm crazy? No, I think this is an awesome idea. In fact, there are apps that are specifically for doing this, doing your wardrobe. And I've tried a few of them, and they're not very good at erasing the background. And I like to, let me bring this to the front and I'll show you what I mean, that the background is taken away. And Keynote is awesome at taking the background away. So if I put this over here, you could see there's no background on that scarf. And, well, I got to bring that to the front so I can show you this one has no background either. And Keynote takes the background away like in a second. And I'm going to show you that here in a minute. One of the things as you're doing your inventory, I took photos of some of my stuff hanging on my closet door or bedroom door. And so you can kind of see the hanger in there. Some things just did better hanging on the door. Some things did better I just laid it on the floor. And what I did was I laid out, I had a white, real white piece of fabric for darker things. And then I had a black piece of fabric for lighter things. And so I did that. Some of them were done on the floor and just kind of put my stuff on the floor. And then some of them, like I said, I've hung on a hanger from the door. Like all my jeans, I did. I hung them on a pants hanger and hung it on the door and took the photo and then erased the background. So I'm going to show you how to do that so that you can start inventorying or keeping your wardrobe inside a virtual closet on your iPad. So let's see, I've got to go into the other room. So hopefully my mic and my iPad keeps us connected here. So what I decided I was going to do is a tank top, and I'm just going to spread the tank top out on my black fabric, and I'll show you here in a second when I turn the camera on my iPad. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to put it on its own page. Okay, now I'm going to turn my camera on, and then you're going to see my black fabric on the floor. I'm in my bedroom right now, actually. And so what I'm going to do is tap on the plus, and then I'm going to tap Take a Photo. And here you can see, here's my tank top and it's on the floor, and I've got a black piece of fabric on the floor, and I'm going to try to get zoomed in enough so that all you can see is the tank top and the black fabric. And let me just focus a little bit better. And then take the picture, and I'm going to say Use Photo. And now watch how easy it is to remove the background. And that's why I say you want to use a light background for darker things and a dark background for lighter things. And so to remove this background, I'm going to tap on the paintbrush, and then I'm going to tap Image. And what you want to tap next would be Instant Alpha. And here you see down here, Reset and Done. And what you want to do is you want to touch the color that you want to remove. And of course, I want to remove this black. So I'm going to tap the black and just kind of swipe on the black. And look how quickly that just takes all that black away. It's awesome. So now I'm going to tap Done. And it's already cropped for me and everything. I'm just going to kind of rotate it. Whoops, too far. And then make it smaller. I want you to be able to see it. And there's my tank top. And so you'll do that with each item of clothing. And after I started, I thought, ooh, this is going to take a while. You know, if you've got a closet and a half and 3 dressers full of stuff, it's going to take a while. And I suggest that you just do it in small bites, because what a good feeling it will be when you get it done and you have everything. This will also help you to kind of purge some of the things that you're not wearing. And you can also kind of look through your stuff at different times of the year and see when it's time to get rid of stuff. You can also see things that you need. You may have a skirt or a pair of slacks that you're not wearing because you don't have the right shoes for them. And you can also make one of these boards a wish list. Go to the internet on your iPad, do a screenshot of some shoes or a purse or jewelry that will go perfect with something that you have in your closet, your virtual closet, and bring it into your vision board or wish board. And then when it's time to go shopping, or when you have a special gift card that somebody gave you or something like that, then you can go shopping and you've already got a little wish list started already. And this is just not for the girls. This is for the guys too. The guys could take advantage of what's in their closet and make a virtual closet just the same. So now let me show you how to get shapes and fill shapes with photos for those things like the jewelry, for accessories and things like that. So let me go to my iDesign. And it actually opened up to the page of the shape that I want. Here you can see the fabric swatches included in the iDesign. There's so many shapes and stickers. And these are all fillable. You fill them with photos that you're taking, or photos that you already have in your camera roll, or anything that you have saved to your camera roll. You just crop them to these shapes. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. I think I want this shape for a bracelet that I'm going to do that's on my desk. So I'm just going to tap it, copy it. Like I've told you before, the iDesign is my master, and I don't want to use my master, so I always do a copy and then go to another board or another presentation and then paste. And then that way my master stays untouched. So let me just tap anywhere on an empty space on my board and tap paste, and there's the shape. And now all I want to do is tap the paintbrush, and I want to replace this shape with a photo that I'm going to take. So let me tap Take Photo. And here's the bracelet on my desk. And I'm just waiting for the iPad to just kind of focus this in a little bit. There we go. I'm going to take the photo and say Use Photo. And there it is. Now if you want to crop it or make it a little bit smaller, here you can see that part of the bead was cut out there and there. So I'm going to double tap, and you could do two things. You could either make the photo inside smaller by moving this slider, or you could make the flower bigger by grabbing one of these corner handles. And I don't need much. And you can move this around on the inside just by touching your screen. I should have taken that a little further away because I don't like the way that is cut off there on the bottom. But you get the idea. See how that looks like that's cut off? If you don't like what you've done, it's real simple to just go ahead and tap the paintbrush again, tap Replace, and then take a photo. And let me just come out a little bit further this time. And then Use Photo, and it'll replace this one. Now I'll double tap and make it a little bit bigger. And now I don't have those white bars on the bottom. And I'm centering this a little bit more. And there we go. And there's my bracelet. Let's just make it a little bit bigger so you can see it better. So that's how you use the shapes in iDesign for the accessories like your jewelry. You could put your purses inside here, your shoes inside here. There's some shapes if you want to do shapes with your clothes too, you can do that. But I like erasing the background. The things that I can erase the background on, I wouldn't do with shapes. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're inspired to get your closet organized and get your virtual closet stocked, and guarantee it's going to really pay off to be able to sit down before a trip and plan your wardrobe and what you're going to wear each day. You can just make a board inside your closet here, and just a board for each day and each day of the week, and then put all the things that you're going to wear on that board, whether it's a skirt, and you put the jewelry that you're going to wear with that skirt, and the blouse, and the jacket, and the shoes, and the purse. You put it all on one board. And then when you go to pack, you just grab all that stuff that's on your boards and put it in your suitcase. When you get to your destination, you just open up your suitcase, and each day of the week, you just go to that day on your board, and you already know what you're wearing. You don't have to do any thinking or planning. By the time you get there, that's all done for you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.